Hello teachers and students of Sullivan West. This is Phil Bergen coming at you from Bulldog Bites headquarters. In a continuing effort to recognize the many talents of our students and community members, we want to continue our quest to recognize those talents and invite them to share them. Today we will be fortunate enough to have Mrs. Medina Milk join us. Deanna does special effect makeup on the side and as a hobby. With Halloween right around the corner, we thought this would be a tremendous opportunity to get some helpful tips. We asked her if she would consider coming in and doing a tutorial for students and members of the community. Thankfully, she has graciously accepted our invitation. All right. Hello, Deanna. Before we get started, we would like to ask you a few questions. So when did you start this kind of makeup?
To really getting into it, I probably started it around college and in high school. I'm originally from Honesdale, and we weren't really allowed to dress up for school, but I love to push the boundaries whenever I could.
Of course.
But the special effects was really more in college. I had a lot of friends that were in art school, and we really loved dressing up for Halloween and getting into it, being gory and ugly, and we had all of the accessibility to use things at that time. So that's probably when it really took off.
Awesome, awesome. So how long have you been doing this kind of makeup?
Really, again, like probably 15 years now. Heavy into like getting into trying to create a character for Halloween.
Okay. What made you want to start doing this kind of makeup?
I've always loved Halloween. Halloween, like other kids could say Christmas was their favorite holiday, but mine by far was always Halloween. You get to be somebody completely different for an entire day, so ever since I was little.
I agree, Halloween's one of my favorites too. What were some of your first designs?
Well, first of all, I've never done the same costume twice. So I always like to kind of go from one year to another completely different. I don't like to, go pretty or gory. I'll go pretty and then scary and then eccentric. Some of my favorite, though, have really been the last couple of years, because as with any probably hobby, I've only gotten better over time. So last year I was a voodoo doll, and that was definitely one of my favorite, but probably to date my all-time favorite was my hiker with stage 4 frostbite.
That's awesome. Do you prefer doing this kind of makeup or just regular day-to-day makeup?
What I'm wearing right now is as much as you'll probably ever see on me. I don't actually do beauty makeup at all because of what I do for a living. I just prefer the natural look, so Halloween I really go all out for.
Awesome. Is there a specific person that you look for inspiration in your makeup designs?
No, there used to be a show on TV called Face Off, and I really did enjoy watching that. I mean, it really was a show dedicated for special effects makeup.
Yeah.
And they really gave some amazing tips and tricks on what to do. And again, unfortunately, the show's not on anymore. But YouTube, I mean, there's just hundreds, if not millions, of tutorials. So what I like to tell people is I kind of, around August, honestly, start brainstorming for my character.
Mm-hmm.
And when it hits me, I tell people it's like a bolt of lightning. I get super excited, and then I just start creating that whole character, looking for things to inspire that character.
That's awesome. Do you find yourself spending a lot of money on this makeup? And if so, do you have any tips for saving money when buying makeup?
Absolutely. I'm frugal. The thing that I probably spend the most on, and you'll see here, is the liquid latex. I got this, and as we start to use this product, when I'm using it on the person, you'll see a little goes a long way. So this will last a really long time. The other thing I'll spend money on is color contacts. I think if you have a character that requires to have like a different kind of eye, it really does make it impactful. In fact, at the end, I'll put in a pair of colored contacts so you guys can see like how different it can really just make somebody without even makeup on.
Yeah, no, I do agree. Like, I believe that those really make it stand out. What advice do you have for those who want to do makeup like this?
Just do your research and know anatomy. I think, as a profession, I'm a massage therapist, so I've been studying the anatomy and physiology of the body for probably since high school, so 20 years. And that is really important when you're doing a character and you're trying to accentuate something or make something stand out. It's important to know how the body and the muscles and everything lay underneath the skin.
Mm-hmm. Do you have another hobby other than just makeup and masseuse?
Massage therapist.
Massage.
Yeah, I mean, I love to go hiking. I love to be outside. I have many hobbies, but again, this one has been probably my longest running hobby by far. And of course, going and finding items, like you said, with being frugal. Look in your community. And go out and talk to people. If you can borrow anything from friends, family, neighbors, there's thrift stores and consignment shops all over the place. I always get things from those locations, and it really seems to help. And then it's really important to know what's in your surrounding area.
Awesome. Why didn't you pursue this as a career?
Well, because it was something that was a passion of mine and I enjoy doing. There's still lots of life to live. Maybe my hands will only last so long in my profession and I can turn to this eventually, but massage therapy, it's something I don't hear a lot of people say this, unfortunately, but I love what I do for a living. And I also love my hobbies on the side, and they can, like I said, there's always time I might be able to get into this.
Yeah, it's always good to have something you focus on and then other hobbies that you spend your time on other than that.
Massage therapy is paying the bills and paying for the stuff for hobby.
Awesome.
Then with that, I think that was all that we did. We had everything done. Just kind of, again, touched everything up, keep looking at it, seeing if there's anything that you can fix. You could have even put like maybe a little liquid latex here to scab the holes out. And then you would have ended with putting these colored contacts in, and this with the black would have really made your eyes pop and look quite freaky.